Once upon a time, there was a monk who lived in a small hut deep within a forest. The monk always had an extraordinary smile on his face, as if he was always happy. One day, a young man came to the monk and asked, "Master, how do you always stay so happy?" The monk smiled and said, "To know that, you must spend a few days with me." The young man agreed and started living with the monk. On the first day, the monk asked him to eat a pinch of salt. As soon as the young man ate the salt, his face turned sour. He said, "It's very bitter." The next day, the monk asked the young man to dissolve the same amount of salt in a glass of water. The young man drank the water and said, "Now, the salt doesn't taste so bitter." The monk smiled and said, "Life's difficulties and sorrows are like salt. If you place them in a small context, they will seem bitter. But if you expand your perspective, their bitterness will lessen." The young man tried to understand the monk's words and thought to himself, "I have been living my life the wrong way until now." The monk said, "If you want to be happy, dissolve the difficulties of life in the vast ocean of your heart." The young man began to see life with a broader perspective, and gradually, his worries began to fade. After some time, the young man realized that he, too, was always happy, just like the monk. The young man thanked the monk and said, "Now I understand the true meaning of happiness."